Good evening. My name is Jalen, and I would like to welcome you to Everett's Visual and Performing Arts Showcase in celebration of Black History Month. Tonight, we will be celebrating with performances from our bands, choir, dance, and drama departments, as well as an art on display from our visual arts department. The late Quincy Jones said, "My hope and prayer is that our individual creative voices may serve us to share a glimpse of connectivity with those who need it most." We begin our evening with performances from our symphonic band. Please enjoy.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. lyric by Amanda. May this be the day we come together. Morning we come to mend, withered we come to weather. Torn we come to tend, battered we come to better. Tethered by this year of yearning, we are learning that though we weren't ready for this, we have been readied by it. We steadily vowed that no matter how we were weighed down, we must always pave a way forward. Even if we never get back to normal, someday we can venture beyond it, to leave the known and take the first steps. So let us not return to what was normal, but reach towards what is next. What was cursed we will cure, what was pegged we will prove pure. Where we tend to argue, we will try to agree. Those fortunes we foresaw, now the future we foresee. Where we weren't aware, we are now awake. Those moments we missed are now these moments we make. The moments we meet in our hearts, once all together beaten, now all together beat. Come, look up with yet kindness. We remember not just for the sake of yesterday, but to take on tomorrow. We heed this old spirit in a Day's lyric. To our hearts we hear it, for Old Lang Syne, my dear, for Old Lang Syne. Be bold, sang time this year, be bold, sang time. For when our honor yesterday, tomorrow ye will find. Know what we fought need not be forgot, nor for none. It defines us, binds us as one. Come over, join this day just begun. For wherever we come together, we will forever overcome.
begins to shine. We're gonna start moving towards the separated line. I'm waiting through muddy waters. You know I gotta make up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer, gonna keep on keeping on.
I can feel it in my bones.
There you are.
I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you.
Harlem by Langston Hughes. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode?
Nikki Rosa by Nikki Giovanni. Childhood remembrances are always a drag if you're Black. You always remember things like living in Woodlawn with no inside toilet, and if you become famous or something, they never talk about how happy you were to have your mother and all to yourself, and how good the water felt when you got your bath from one of those big tubs the folk in Chicago barbecue in. And however, when you talk about home, it never gets across how much you understand their feelings as the whole family attends meetings about Hollydale. And even though you remember, your biographer never understands your father's pain as he sells his stock and another dream goes. And though you're poor, it isn't poverty that concerns you. And though they fought a lot, it isn't your father's drinking that makes any difference, but only that everyone is together and you and your sister have happy birthdays and very good Christmases. And I really hope that no white person ever has cause to write about me, because they'll never understand Black love is Black wealth, and they'll probably talk about my hard childhood and never understand that all the while I was quite happy.
They conditioned us to say Black is dirty. They conditioned us to say Black is beautiful. But it's hard to think that Black is beautiful when, as Black women, we try to get our hair as straight as possible just to feel beautiful. We try to get away from our roots, but straight is not an option because our hair was meant to defy gravity, meant to grow up and out instead of down. Keeping our heads down, listening to the woman in our ear telling us to hold our ear to prevent us from being burnt by the scorching hot comb of lies. 212 degrees, past the boiling point. Our ancestors' blood boiling in the hot sun, like sugar caramelizing under a flame. It becomes thick, thicker than water. The same blood passed down through generations, creating what we call family. The teeth of our grandmother's pressing comb, destroying our strands, destroying our crown. Our hair like wool, so they treat it like a petting zoo. Our unpredictable curls and coils, like vines in a garden, so they have to stop and smell the flowers. Instead of dealing with the inconvenience of slapping hands away from our mane, we keep it tame. We become hydrophobic beings, hesitating at the sight of water. We have no choice but to be pushed in, but 70% of our people lack the ability to swim. So instead we sink. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. If we can't breathe, we can't speak. So we lift every voice and sing. But even with every voice singing, we still aren't being heard. How many more martyrs will it take for our lives to have value? That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a small change in program. Everett Dance will be performing next with our alumni spotlight following. Please enjoy Everett Dance.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going
and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Give it up for all of these amazing student artists, everybody. From all of the graphic design and the illustrations out in the halls, the videos, the choir, the band, the dancers, absolutely amazing performances, extremely inspiring. My name's Jason Kay, and I teach video here. And this is my first year here, and it is honestly a privilege and an honor to be here. Being the newbie teacher, I'm blown away by the talent and the energy and the enthusiasm, and this beautiful concert that we were just that we're taking in right now really is testament to everything that is special about Everett. And we decided that we wanted to honor one of Everett's own tonight, and we're going to start an alumni spotlight. And I fully expect that we'll have some people that performed here tonight back in a couple of years. What we're going to do is we're going to kick it off. She goes by the mind of Mila, but I think that we're missing probably the most important part of the art, and that's the heart. And Mila started off here in the halls of Everett, but now her work is on the city walls, and she's evolved beyond Lansing, moving on to Detroit, all the way into Miami and Paris, and including even the museum here, the Broad at Michigan State University. Not too bad for a Lansing kid. So we want to honor Mila, but I don't think that I'm the best person to talk about Mila. I think that Mrs. Collins, her mentor, is probably the best person to come up here. So give Mrs. Collins a round of applause, please.
Everyone, thank you all for coming out. This is a beautiful, amazing group of students that we have. So I want to thank every one of you, and just keep doing what you're doing, because you are awesome. So, Mila is just, I think the Creator sent her to me, and I have to thank her father, her mother, for putting her in my space. Am I too close? Okay. Thinking back, seeing her sitting in my classroom and watching her grow, and since she's left Everett, it's like so far beyond my wildest dreams. She is an exceptional creative being, and now that she is a mom, that just is another dimension to who she is and her greatness. We are so fortunate to have had her come through the halls of Everett, and you know, it's like wherever she is, we're there with her. So we hope that this journey in life for you is always creative, and it's going to be that way for all of you as well. So hang on to the joy of life, and always put your best foot forward. Mila has always put her best foot forward, a lot of energy, and I can remember her first coming into class and looking at her and seeing just energy and this aura of, you know, creativity that, you know, came about. But like I said, I had no imagination that it would be as big as it is, and she is certainly awesome. So without saying anything else, Mila, would you come up here and join us? Wow, this is beautiful. Okay.
Oh, you guys did yourself.
This is beautiful.
I know. We're both in shock.
It's like, wow. Okay. distinguished alumni of the arts, Everett High School, Visual and Performing Arts, Mila Lynn.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I know, it's heavy, you guys. I love you too. So I also wanted to give you this.
Oh, wow.
So as we did these portraits, and I had to apologize to students for them coming in a week later, and then they have to produce real pictures of human beings that are all out front. And I said, just do your best, just you do your best. So a student did a portrait, and I looked at it, and I asked her, I said, would you please do a portrait of Mila? And in 2 days, she produced this. 2 days. So this is for you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
We're going to have the artist sign it. So
Yes, she got away so quick today, but Alyssa is, you guys know Alyssa Thorne? This is her work. So
Yay.
this
Thank
is
you,
awesome.
Alyssa.
All right. So,
Am I supposed to say something?
do you want to say anything?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
So I've been spending a little bit of time here at Everett again, and I'm super fortunate to be able to come back. There's a lot of creative students here, and I hope that tonight you guys feel really proud of yourselves if you were part of the showcase, and if you create in other ways outside of here. I hope that you really put a lot of energy behind that passion and inspiration, because the sky is truly the limit, if that. And yeah, I don't want this to be about me. I think that hopefully this just serves as a reminder that talented people come from Lansing, and I know a lot of times other cities are highlighted, but there's a lot of amazing people that come from this very city. So I want you all to keep pushing forward and feel excited about the things that you do. When I was here in school, I think I was like really lost about who I was as a person, and I just wanted to be like a cool student. And honestly, most of high school is really a blur to me now, except for Miss Collins' class. And yeah, I'm really grateful that we crossed paths, and I love Miss Collins. She's one of the most special people that I've ever met. So, while we're gift giving up here, I decided that I would like to honor Miss Collins as well. So I'm gonna set this down because I'm afraid it's gonna break. So, Miss Collins, do you want to unwrap this? But you got to do it out here so people can see it.
Oh my goodness.
Yarn in there because of the faceless horses, faceless ponies.
That is beautiful. I feel so honored. It's beautiful.
So Miss Collins, everybody. Should I go next to her with this?
Yeah, I'll take the church. I'll take the church.
Aretha Franklin said, "Music does a lot music does a lot of things for a lot of people. It's transporting for sure. It can take you right back. It's uplifting. It's encouraging. It's strengthening." Thank you for coming to our show and supporting youth in the arts. Have a great night.